Hi, welcome back to another episode of Love Some Everything. Today we are going to get into this huge Temu haul. I think I have some stuff from like AliExpress and Shein in there as well. So we are going to get into all of that. Also, I was lucky enough to be contacted by Makartt. They reached out to me and wanted to send me their rhinestone glue gel. If you have never used that, it is amazing. Your rhinestones will not budge at all. So we are going to get into that today as well. And they also let me pick out a couple more things. So I picked out their nail drill and a little handheld like curing light, kind of like this, but their brand. So we are going to try that as well. So I wanted to say a special thank you to Makartt for reaching out to me and deciding to send those products over. And they asked me to give my honest review, so I will be doing that with you guys. I have used the glue before, so I do know that that is really good. So I'm excited to use that again and create hopefully a pretty cool nail set with you guys today. So without further ado, we're going to turn this camera around and I am going to get into that huge bag that I've been hoarding in my closet for quite some time. So the very first thing, I know this is from AliExpress. The Devil Wears Press-Ons. If you have not seen her channel, I know I've mentioned her before. She is amazing. Anyway, she likes to do like work with these molds, the little silicone molds. She said that these were absolutely the best thing to work with when it comes to those molds. So I went ahead and ordered a bunch of these, and I wanted to show them to you. I think each one of them was probably, I want to say a couple bucks. And what scared me from ordering them to begin with was that it said like each one of them had like $2 or $3 in shipping. But when they were all combined, they did not charge that. So I was really excited about that. And I will link those for you. So we got a whole bunch of colors. Let me go ahead and get them out of here. So it looks like it came with an extra tip on all of these. Yes, it does come open. So I went ahead and I pulled out these from my drawer. And we will just go ahead and create something small with these. But you are able to like really get into like the little nooks and crannies because of the head on this. And she said these are really good too because she's tried other ones and they always have like this tacky layer. And she said these do not. So let's go ahead and I just at random picked one. Okay. That should be all the way filled up, and I'm going to go ahead and cap that, and then we will cure it and see how it looks, because I've never used these before. Usually you're filling it with gel polish or something else, and it can be rather difficult. So I'm going to go ahead and set this in here. I'm going to cure it from the front and then flip it over and cure it from the back as well. 60 seconds on both sides. And they have all different kinds of colors. Purple, green, tan, all kinds. So I'm really excited to unpack these and use them. Maybe in today's set we'll make something with the charm. Okay, so we went ahead and we cured that for 120 seconds, and we're going to go ahead and pop it out. From the back too, when you're filling, you can see if you missed any spots, which we did because we have never done this before, so now we know. But I'm going to go ahead and pop that out here. How cute is that? And even though we missed spots, it really, really got down in there. It is not sticky at all. It cured really good, like she said. And if you wanted to stick it back in there, if it missed some spots, you could, but it's shaped to the nail. And I mean, the opacity is really good. I've never used it before, but my first impressions, Tamara, from the Devil Wears press-ons, good looking out. Like that is really, really nice. I really like that. So that is the very first thing that came from AliExpress. I do know that for sure. And these next things that I got, I want to say that they came from Amazon. And they are just some really cute nail stands, and I ordered 2 of them. I will link them, so if I am wrong on where they came from, you will still be able to find them if you wanted them. So they're just these cute little paws. It's so hard to open things when you have gloves on. Okay. And very strong, like it, I wanted to say, like, it's very strong. It doesn't just pop off, you know, like those really cheap nail stands, which is really, really nice. And it came with some of these as well. So if you wanted to stick your nails, if you wanted to stick your nails to the tops of these to paint them if you're doing press-ons, you could. So I went ahead and got 2 of those in case I wanted to do a full set. The next thing that I got here, and I want to say these came from Amazon as well. These are just some nail tips. I like trying to find different brands because that is how we originally found Miss Cheering, like, and that is an Apres dupe. Everybody swears by Miss Cheering. I do as well. I love them. I always get their tips. But how are you supposed to know if there's another good brand out if you don't try? So I went ahead and ordered these. I never heard of this brand before, but I feel like every time I record afterwards, I have this huge mess all over my floor. And pardon my hair blowing around, but it is hot in here. Every time I record, I get super hot. And all day long, other than that, I'm like freezing. So I don't know why. Okay, so this comes with 504 pieces, 12 sizes, full cover, clear. And they're from Gelactic. Okay. So we have all of these. It looks like, I mean, this seems very bendy. This is definitely bendy. The tip is more sturdy. Okay. Like, I don't feel like I feel like this is going to go flush to your nail, which is what we want. These seem pretty nice. Maybe we'll use these today in a set. The next thing, that's in here. So I just shoved this in here. If you have not seen Ashley Monet, she is an artist here on YouTube, and I love, love, love supporting everybody that I watch on YouTube in any way that I can, when I can. So anyways, I got these stickers, these custom stickers that, well, she draws, you know, she does like the Mariah Elizabeth journal, like the pages and stuff like that, and she has her own custom art. So anyways, I am a member on her channel, and she, aw, thank you for believing in me, Jessica. And then it has all her socials. If you love art and she's funny and like she's so sweet, and anyways, I really like her. So if you are into art as well, you can check her out. I did order, she did a sticker launch, and I ordered her little stickers. I want to show them to you. Okay. I ordered that one, and I ordered, these are just some cute little stickers she threw in here for being a member. So we got those. The next one that I ordered, this was my absolute favorite one that she had. And then the very last one was this one. So I got all of those. And that again is from Ashley Monet. I will leave her linked in my description box as well if you want to check her out. Okay, so the next thing we got are these Miss Cheering tips, 16 sizes, 256 pieces. They say sculpted, thick, and then thin where they're supposed to be thick, and thin where they're supposed to be thin. Girl, if I was like that. All right. Okay, so the fastest and most professional nail enhancements ever made, soft gel tips. They have this information on the back. And let's pull them out because I've never had them in a box like this. I usually get them in the black boxes that just look like the Plaid nail tip, like the extra sizes you can order. So they're getting fancy. Let's get them out of here. Don't break off. Looks like you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 of these. One's here, and they are thin here. They're thick here, and they do look like sculpted, if you can tell. They have that, the apex here built in. Wow, I know Beetles is in the, like, they're doing the instant apex thing, but I did not know that Miss Cheering was. And it isn't like, it isn't too high either. I don't know if you can see that. I hope that you can. I know my camera angles are not the best. Like, sometimes it's hard to see what this one sees, but these feel really, really nice. We may use these ones today. Usually when I tried the 9 Angelus Angels or whatever, the Instant Apex ones, I filled them up with glue, put them on, did all my nail prep, could not keep them on. They kept popping off. So I don't know what I did wrong with those ones, but these ones feel like they have less room. They seem to fit my nails better, so I may use these ones. These are nice. Go ahead and set them down there. The very next thing is, okay, so more Miss Cheering nails. I know that I watched a video, and I want to say maybe it was Ann Elizabeth or something. She is the one that said that they, somebody said that they had other forms of nails out now. Other than that original black box, they actually had them in nicer packaging. So right after I heard that, I went to Temu or AliExpress, wherever she said she got them, or Shein, and ordered some. These are more expensive than the other ones. The other ones are usually like maybe $3 or $4. I think these ones were maybe $7 or $8, but you do get the box, and I believe you get more sizes as well. Like more, not more sizes, but more tips. Like this is 320 pieces. These are also sculpted. Sculpted stiletto medium 16 sizes. So, and the numbers, they do have the numbers here on the outside or the inside of the box. They're kind of hard to see. They even have half sizes, which are good. So here is the tip itself. And you can see that it does have that apex here. You can see that it does bend nice here. And the tip is strong, like very strong. So that is nice. I like these. I love stiletto nails. So, and especially with these being medium, I think these, I'm 9 out of 10 that I am going to be using these ones today. These are really nice. The box is nice. I love having them all like this instead of in the cardboard. I prefer this, definitely. Like these are nice. So I got those. I ordered some more of these because I have been saving some of my nail sets, especially the ones I put a lot of time into, like the Wednesday set, if you've seen that video. I want to say thank you. And if you haven't, it is listed on my channel, so you could go watch it after this if you want. So I got some more of these for those stands. The next thing I got, and I believe this was off Amazon, is some Double Rhythm. Very affordable brand if you have not heard. If you've not heard, very affordable brand. And very comparable to Korean gel polish, in my opinion. I don't have a lot of experience with Korean gel polishes, but I do have some. This polish is very, very nice. It levels out very easily. It is definitely worth your money. I have a lot of double rhythm polishes. So I went ahead and ordered this one. This is blooming gel. I have a ton of blooming gel somewhere. I order it and order it and order it, and it has disappeared. I don't know where it is. So I ordered more, and I ordered it from Double Rhythm because I love them. And hopefully I don't lose this bottle because, ma'am, sir, whoever, I need blooming gel, and it needs to be available when I want it. So we got this. The consistency seems nice. I mean, blooming gel is basically what I've heard is like a base gel. But it like, I mean, maybe it's not, but like that's kind of what I heard. That's the rumor going around the interwebs, if you don't know. But it may not be because I've used base gel. This works better. So I'm glad that I got it. So put that up there, and hopefully it doesn't get stolen. I'm pretty sure someone's stealing it. I'm not gonna name, I only live here with my husband. I don't know what he needed it for, but anyways, I went shopping this weekend. Look at this cup. Isn't it so cute? I got it at Beal's, which I did not even know that store exists. I accidentally found it when I was going to the Dollar Tree. I was looking in the window, and they had like strawberry shortcake and Care Bear stuff in the window, and I was like, that Dollar Tree doesn't have that stuff. What the hell? And so I went into the store and had to leave because I would have spent all my money that I didn't have. But when I did get some money, I was like, I'm going back in there, and I did, and I got that cup. It's like $4, $3.74. It's on sale. I love sales. I can't, if there's a sale, I need to go. And I'm probably need what's on sale. All right. The next thing I got is in this bag. Is in this box. I don't know what it is. I probably shouldn't be using my tweezers because that's how they get bent up. Is when you do that, Jessica. I have a knife. I have a knife. I don't know why you guys didn't tell me. You've seen me use it. I didn't hear one of you scream, girl, use your little blade knife. Stop using your tweezers. All right. Let's see what's in here. Okay. All right, so there's a bag inside a box, and then there's a bag inside a bag. I don't know. Okay. There are some polishes in here. Nice. So we have another box in here. So let me push these to the side because this may also be, and then we have these little caviar beads, which I just ordered some more because I thought I needed them because I freaking have crap in my closet I needed to unbox. So, anyways, so we have these caviar beads. I'm hoping everything is in focus. Let me go ahead and open this very well cared for box that was sent to me by the post people or the UPS people or whoever took such good care of this box. All right, so we have this package. And then there's a bag inside a bag, so I'm guessing it's more Look, there's so much stuff on my floor. All right, yes. More polishes. So I don't know if this is like one collection here and then this is one collection, but I am happy to have these little caviar beads. They're really good for like finishing sets and adding a little pop of something to your nails. So I'm thankful to have these. I've been wanting them. I wanted them so bad. I think I ordered, we'll see how many more I get when they come here. I might have ordered 2 more. Okay. So the very first, I heard it was pronounced Stijai. So I don't know. Nobody's corrected me. So we'll go ahead and get all of these out. Okay, so the only thing that I see here is like the numbers on top, and I'm sure that says something that I'm not going to translate. Okay, so this is M153, so they don't go M156, M157, M154, and I'm just curious because this is 2-5, and then we're into M's. I'm curious as to what this is. I want to say these are probably magnetic. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and put them in my swatch book. And I will be labeling this collection. I have not yet, but I will get my label maker and put the label behind here so I'll know that they belong to this collection. But those are those 4. Really, really pretty. And then we have in order 1 through, sorry about that, 1 through 6. They kind of stuck to each other in the nail lamp, but still. We have those 6. Very, very pretty. And I'm going to go ahead and put them in here, and maybe we'll be able to see them a little bit better. It's hard when they're just floating around on that paper. But those are them. Super pretty. The magnetic particles in this gel, again, we're very responsive to the magnet. So if you are not good at using magnets, or you think you're not good at using magnets, I would definitely suggest this collection if you like these colors, because it was like super easy to move them around. All right, we have a couple more things in this bag to get to. The very first thing is this. Oh no. Oh no. There are 2 more polishes in here. We got M208 and then M207, it looks like. So I don't think they have anything to do with that last collection. They were in a separate bag. No, they do not. So this is completely different. These are 2 colors that, oh, these are gold. Let's go ahead and swatch those. And since they are still a part of this brand, we'll just keep continuing this row. Okay. I'm excited. The gold for Christmas especially. Look at that. It's like green and gold. All right. So let me go ahead and get that black piece of paper. I think it's really, really helpful when I'm swatching. We'll go ahead and put, again, 1 layer down, demagnetize, since the top layer is what we're going to be seeing. And see how easy, like, it just, you literally, it's, and they're gone. Like, you don't even have to try. It's just, all the magnetization is gone. So that is that one, and this is 07. It doesn't have an M like this one. So this one says M208 and this just says 07. So look at, there's green and yellow reflections in there, orange. All right. So this one is not magnetic. It is just glitter. That is why it does not have an M, Jessica. And again, if you want more glitter, all you have to do is take a sponge and kind of soak up the gel out of here, and then it will just leave only the glitter, and you can be more precise with where you want the glitter. So I'm going to go ahead and put these under to cure. All right, those are them. And like I said, once we get the top coat on, you'll be able to see what I'm saying with like the layering. So let's go ahead and put the second coat on. So pretty. It's got like even like a greenish shift to it. So what Temu does now that I've seen them do is they will put like a collection together for you, like 2 colors, so you can just buy them if you're doing a set. And usually, you know, you do an accent nail, so they will kind of do a set and then like have this gold one as an accent nail. So if you like that look, you can just purchase those together, which is what I did. So pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and flash cure that really fast so that magnetic particles don't move, and then we'll put a second coat on this gold one. All right, that should be good. Oh, there are so many glitters in here. That is so pretty. All right, and I'll put that under. These are the 2 that we just swatched, and say you wanted, well, that doesn't really help, does it? Because it's not even see-through. But anyways, if it was more clear, you'd be able to see what that would look like over top of there. But I think these 2 colors are super pretty. That cat eye is beautiful. So we'll go ahead and add those to the book as well. And these are all the ones that we swatched today. Super pretty. Maybe we'll pull out some more. I don't know. At this point, they just keep coming. Okay, so the very next thing we have here is in this white bag. Okay, so it does look like another palette here. Mother. And I'm probably not, I don't know. Just seems like it's gonna be a long video, guys. All right, let me put that black card over there. Okay, so these are blue as well. I really, for the holidays, wanted to get a bunch of blue. And I want to say these are cat eye also polishes. So this came with a brush. Nice. I love when that happens. And that is cute. It's got glass but white inside of it. And it is kind of like circular here up at the top, like oval. Not circular. So that is nice. And do not throw out these little straw things. I know I used to do that all the time, but they're very protective for your brush, so you might want to hold on to them. This is the palette, Island Series Cat Eye. Yes, they are cat eye gel. So that is the palette. And these are the colors inside. Okay, so I went ahead and I got these all inside the palette here. It is 1 through 9. They are very pretty. Like the richness of the blues are really pretty. Okay, so we went ahead and swatched all of the colors here. And these are the 9 shades, and we're going to go ahead and I went ahead and put the sticky things on the top of this, so we're going to go ahead and put these colors on the palette. Here. try to make them even as possible. I'm pretty sure I did not put these tabs on evenly, but that's okay. It will work. So here are the 9 cat eyes that are in this collection. They're really, really pretty. It was hard to see the magnets moving, so this is a like trust the process kind of thing. If you know what you're doing with the magnets, it should be, let me see if I can, yes, if this is helpful. Look at that shift in the magnets. It's really, really pretty. Hopefully you guys can see that. This is a really pretty collection. Like there's shifts of purple. Most of them like have different color shifts in them. There's definitely silver in all of them, but this is a really pretty collection. Definitely recommend this palette. I have a couple more things in this bag I want to go through with you. And I went ahead and cleaned up that brush and put the cap back on it. And let's move this to the side. There is actually, it looks like one more thing in this bag. Amazing. And they are some nail foils. I love Plaid nails. I'm not good at doing Plaid nails, so I found these nail foils. And it has, what, 3, 5, 10 different nail Plaid patterns. So I went ahead and picked those up, especially for the holiday season, so your nails can look like a present. I thought those were very pretty. So maybe we will use those in a set, especially with all the blues. That would be really, really pretty. And we got so many blues, so I feel like it is kind of inevitable that we have to do a blue set. So that was the last thing in that bag. I do have a couple more things that I got. I did pick up these nail art tracing cards, and I think these are from AliExpress. And you can draw patterns on here, especially if you say have some of these. I thought these were non-stick, but I'm not sure they are. But just to protect yourself, I do have, and these are really easy to pick up too. So say you wanted to practice a heart and you're not really good at like drawing. So let's just take this brush. We're going to do this together. I have not used these, but I found them and I thought that it would be really, really cool. And from the other day we had, when we unboxed our Betsy box, Christmas box, there is this cat eye jewel tones bottle. So I'm going to go ahead and put some on this little palette here. And we can practice this heart together, and we'll go through all the patterns that are in here. But, and if I do this wrong, then I do, but we're learning together. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get some polish on this brush. And I feel like I may have too much, but and you should be able to just trace this and cure it, and then use this for your nail. That's what I'm hoping. And even if you wanted to make this like a 3D design and add some 3D gel over top of it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that brush here. This is magnetic, so I want to see if we can move around any of these pieces in here. I want to say probably not. I don't think there's enough pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and put this little flash cure lamp over top. Let me unstick this. So you can see where I needed to add more now that I have it off of here. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then just give it a little. And I'm going to put this in my lamp. And then we can unstick it and see what we have, because I'm not even sure we did that correctly, but we will see. All right. Go ahead and get the gel off of this brush. Move this over. While we're waiting, these are some of the patterns that we have. Flowers, bows, spiders. Some like more intricate designs that you can trace. All right. We have this one, Christmas tree. This one. That one. And that one. These are all the cards that came in here. There's 10 in total, and I think this was only a couple bucks, but I thought it was really cool because I'm not very good at nail art, so I thought maybe it would be helpful. Okay, so here is the heart that we got. Let me take the tweezers and try to see if we can, if it is removable. It is. So there is a cute little design. Maybe when I put nails on, we can try to see how well that like will curve around. And then this again is reusable, so I'll just stick that there. So really cool. It's a cool concept, cool idea. I got some filters for my nail. I went ahead and got some filters for that so that it will trap all that nail dust in there. I'll put the name of whatever I'm thinking of up on the screen because it is, I am completely blanking on that. And then the very last thing that I got are these 3 gels. Oh, how cute. So here is that, and then it gives you like a little heart that you can put in there. That is so cute. I'll go ahead and hopefully this comes off really easy. It does. It comes off really easy. So be very careful about that. And this looks like a cat eye as well. Very pretty. So these are the 3 colors that I got. And we're going to take our, since we have 3 gems here that need glue to the top of that, what better time to use the Makartt rhinestone glue gel than now. This is what Makartt sent me. This is their rhinestone glue gel. If you have not used this before and you are looking for a good rhinestone glue, let's test it together to see if it would be worth getting. Oh, wow. So in here, it looks like gem grip glue and rhinestone glue. Oh, wow. So in this box, I got these 2 things. It It has instructions on how to use them, precautions, indication. I did not know that there was 2 different ones. They said they were going to send me the rhinestone glue gel, but the gem grip glue? Interesting. So I wonder if the consistency is different. Okay, so this is the standard one here that we got, it looks like. And then, oh, this is like more precise, which I don't think we need. Like, but if you're doing like smaller ones, the head on this would be really, really good, especially if you're trying to seal them in like around bigger gems that you want to stay. So for today, we will be using this one and we'll put it to the test. So let's go ahead and swatch these gems. Get here. And this stand has come in handy today. I usually use the one my sister made me, but I thought I would try this one since we got it. We will do this brown coppery one first. Oh, wow. It is like liquid, like metal. Like, it is so pretty. Oh, wow. I really like that a lot. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and, yes, these are definitely magnetic. We're going to magnetize this layer. So pretty. Oh my gosh. Go ahead and just flash cure that. I'm taking it away from those pots because I have a habit of curing them. So pretty. Super pretty. So let's go ahead and do a second coat of this. That brown is so pretty. Coppery color. Okay. Then we'll start this green one. Wow. Look how pretty that is. Okay. It's like green and brown. Super pretty. This one is finished, this brown one. This one is ready for its second coat. That is gorgeous, and I love it. It is so pretty. And it levels nice. It is so pretty. It's almost kind of like the one that we swatched earlier. This brown one, but it's different. But it's very, like, it has like some of the same undertones, but it's different. All right, let me go ahead and put that one in here. The consistency of these is so nice. Goodness. Okay. All right, so these are the 3 just coming out of the nail lamp with the top coat on, and we are going to go ahead and add some glue to the top of this. I'm going to go ahead and spread it out a little bit. Which which is very easy to do with the top of this nozzle. All right, and I'm gonna put the lid back on it. And again, we are using the Makartt rhinestone glue to put these gems on here. They sent me over, I got to pick 2 more things. One of them was this Makartt UV light. So let's go ahead and open that. It comes with the little light, and then we have the charger, and then it has this inside, Lumiere handheld lamp. Has instructions, what comes in the package, and some tips on the back. Oh, it is so little. It is so cute. That's where you do the USB-C charger, and here is the top of the... Okay, so if you hit it once, it's 30 seconds. If you hit it twice, it's 60 seconds. That is nice. That is nice. And it is so cute and small, like handy. Like this one's so big. I love my Kuromi lamp, but this is very nice. I like the way it feels in my hand, and then you just hold it to power it off. I really like this and how small it is. I thought that, I mean, this one is nice too because it has the stand and the head here, but I never use this function of it. I always just use it in my hands. So for that, this is lightweight. It feels really nice. I wasn't sure if I'd like it, but I ordered it because I wanted to see, and I absolutely love how it feels in my hand. My hands are small, so it feels really, really nice. Okay, so we got these out. First of all, let's open this and see if the gel is good. The only way to tell, I guess, is to put my brush in it. Yes, it's great. It did not cure through the pot, which, if you guys were wondering, now you know you can do that and it won't cure through the pot. So the next thing we're gonna do is try to move that around. It's not coming off. So these are nice and firm on here. Nice. So if you wanted to do, look at that pretty, it's got blue in it and gold. This is my favorite one. It's so pretty. I've never seen a color like this, and the shift here, the blue and the gold. Then we have this green one and the shift on that one, and then this really pretty brown fall color. I really like these a lot. I think this is the Annie's collection. Either way, I'm going to link it for you. I really, really love the colors, and I really like this glue as well. I'm not being paid to say that. They just sent me these things. I'm giving my honest opinion on how I feel about them. I have used this before, and I have liked it. I'm glad they gave me this too because of the nozzle on it. You can really get into those hard places on if your nail gems are sticking up. You can seal them with this, and this lamp is just so cute and so nice. I picked a nail drill, so we can go ahead and open that together. Okay. This is the inside of the box. It says new design brushless handpiece, strong 60 watt with cordless, high speed 35,000 RPMs, charge time 2.5 hours, working time 12 hours, belt hook and hand piece holder cup for easy carry. So let's get this out. I picked the pink one. I thought it was so pretty. That has some weight to it. Okay. And then it has this in the bottom here. Nice. I've never had a company send me a nail drill before, so happy. Okay. And then in the bottom of the box, We have professional desktop charging nail drill. Wow, that is so cool. So thank you so much, Makartt, for reaching out to me and letting me pick a couple things. And your products are always amazing, so I had no doubt when accepting them that they were going to be amazing. I've never tried one of your drills, but I'm very excited to do so and just very thankful that you reached out to me. So here's just some specifications and troubleshooting things and just the features, precautions. I'm going to go ahead and hold on to that. So I guess this is where you set the nail drill down in here, and this is for like the little drill bits. This is where you plug in the charger and you set the nail drill down in here, it looks like. They did give us some bits here that we can put in the front. They'll hold them. I have not seen any like this before with this pink on there. So we'll go ahead and set those in there. Okay, this is the standard one, and then here are the standing bands for that. I'm hoping that this comes with a charge. Let me see how long this cord is. Because especially if it needs, I mean, hopefully you're charging it before you need to use it, but it's nice to know if you need to charge it, how long the cord is, especially if you have to like keep it on your desk. So it looks pretty long here, the cord for this. So if you needed to plug it in, you would be able to probably still keep it on your desk. So I'm gonna go ahead, let me move my little heart here. All right, so there's that. And this has a really good weight on it. Here is the case and the clip here. You can also plug it into here, it looks like, if you needed to. If you didn't want to set it down in here, but I recommend setting it down in here because it came with it. So let me go ahead and get the, I call it a pen. I know it's not a pen, but that is separate from there. Let me, I have so much stuff on my desk. I want to go ahead and peel this off because it's satisfying. Then I will peel this one off down here. It is so pretty. That pink is perfect, that color. I love it. So it says Makartt, your nail lab, and then it has reverse and then forward. It says motor. I don't know what that is. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Oh, and it's even pink, the numbers. Okay, let me go ahead and hook the thing up. I don't see like a pause button, but that's okay. So all of them come with this in here, so you just unlock it and then you can take this one out because you don't need it. And we'll go ahead and put this one on here and lock that into place. Very sturdy. And we'll plug this into here. Oh, okay. And then the motor would be here. Then we plug this into here. So let's go ahead and turn it on, see how loud it is. So that's at 2. And this whole thing lights up, the Makartt. That's all the way up at 35. Now, I've gotten some nail drills before that they sound fine. As soon as you start using them, they'll start skipping. That's at 2. That feels really strong. Okay, I am going to go ahead and I want to get a nail because that is a good test on how this is going to perform, because sometimes when you put it on the nail, like I said, it'll start skipping. And then you know that nail drill is not very good at all. I'm going to put it at 2 because even at 2, if it's a piece of crap, it will skip. soon as you put it. And it doesn't. Alright, if you are taking the shine off your nail, which you should just do with a buffer, but say this is your real nail, and which I would never use this actually on my real nail, but I'm not as talented with it. But so far it is not skipping. I'm going to go ahead and turn it up just to make sure that it doesn't skip as well. No, it's great. It's great. This is a really nice nail drill. I'm so excited. Because the last one I got, it was from a popular brand, and I'm not going to call them out. I got it on Amazon. Supposed to be a really, really good brand. Spent the money on it, and I was so excited to use it because I've been looking for a new nail drill. I have had the same nail drill. I got it from Amazon. It has been great. I've had the same one now for, I think, like 3 years. And it was not cheap either. And it's still good. Like, I really like this nail drill. There is nothing wrong with this nail drill. It works great. But I've been looking for a new one because they keep coming out with like cuter ones. So I will keep this one as my backup. But this is going to be my main nail drill. Again, I just want to say thank you so much to Makartt. I know I'm a small channel. I don't have like an abundance of subscribers, but the community that I have built, I love and adore each and every one of you. So I thank you for taking a chance on my channel and allowing me to showcase your wonderful products. I don't have any complaints about any of them. I would definitely recommend them, and I think I actually will have a code. And they said if I sign up for Amazon, that I can link them there for you guys as well. So I will try to do that. I don't know how to yet. I don't make any money from YouTube at all. But I will try to do that for you guys so that you will have a link. And I think that I would get some percentage if you bought something. But by all means, you don't have to trust me on this. But I would not say anything that I don't believe, and I am very thankful to Makartt, especially since it's a good product and I can review it and be honest, and I actually love it. So I will be using it. You will see me use it. I love everything that they sent. I'm going to go ahead, and it does. It sits right down in there. So if you have this plugged in, it'll charge, and then you can take it off when you want to use it. How nice is that? I love it. So anyways, I'm not going to do my nails at this very second. I'm probably going to take a little bit of a break, but when I come back, I'm excited to use the nail drill, the rhinestone glue, my little curing lamp. I'm going to have to come up with a set. Okay, so it is a new day, new hair, new shirt. I got my nail lamp set up here, and we are using these tips today from the haul that we just opened. I got my sizes picked out, so I'm going to go ahead and put those on. I'm going to be using this today. I went ahead and also put a Jello peel off base. So if you're doing nail content, and you want your nails to remove easily, they'll stay on until you want to pop them off. Sometimes they pop off before you want them off, but either way, they come off and they stay on if you are not too rough with them. So anyways, for today, I'm going to go ahead and attach my nails using this. And I'm just going to apply a layer to the bottom here. And I did not prep this nail tip or put primer on my actual nails. Again, because I do not want them to stay for too long. So put a little dab in the top there. Make sure my lamp is on. And then hold at a 45-degree angle and make sure that that cures. And this is just a quick flash cure. You want to make sure that after you have these attached that you're putting them in your real nail lamp, like the full powered nail lamp, for at least 60 seconds to make sure all that gel is cured. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this little tab at the top here. And as you can see, there are some air bubbles in here, which is what you do not want when you are curing your nails. But that was my first time doing them on camera for you guys, so I couldn't really see. But anyways, so yeah, you do not want that little air bubble in there, and because they will pop off easier. But we are just going to skip over that for now. Hopefully, as I continue trying to put my nails on with you guys, that I'll get better at that. And especially if you're trying to keep them on for a long period of time, that will not do. Will not do. Okay. So we got some fun things to play with. So these are, we got number 5, and which is this color. I think will be really, really pretty for our nails. And then I think this color will be really, really pretty too. So let's go ahead and get some colors on my nails here. Some polish on my nails, not colors. I was trying a method off camera and I could not get it to work, so I'm going to continue trying. We got those like little silicone stencil things a while ago, but I could not get them to work, so I'm going to have to do some more research on those, and hopefully I'll be able to get them working at some point. Okay, and let me go ahead and grab my little Makartt light here and give that a little flash cure so that those little cat eye particles do not move around before we full cure it. Very pretty. I don't want them too dark, so I went ahead and just did one coat on here. I'm not sure if I want to use this blue or not. Yeah, no. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe that off, and we are going to get a different color for this one. Because with that first one, I think we want like more of a grayish blue. Okay, so we use number 5, and I grabbed number 6 because I think it is very similar to this one, but different enough. So let's go ahead and get that on here. And usually you would want to put a base coat over the top of this. However, I found that it doesn't peel off if you don't have a base coat. But if your nails are kind of lumpy or whatever, it does help smooth them out. You do not want to flood your cuticles like I did. So I'm going to go ahead and clean that up. Very pretty. Okay, so for this one, I'm going in with this brush because I tried to do an ombre, and so I had some on this brush and I don't want to waste it, so we're going to go ahead and just take that, and I'm actually not going to magnetize this layer. I'm going to go ahead and stick this under the nail lamp like this because I kind of have an idea. So let me go ahead and full cure the 3 that I have. I'm going to try to take a little bit of base coat and this these little snowflakes that we got and put them in there, maybe with a little bit of like white glitter. Okay, so this one is very translucent. You can see that there's like no cat eye in this one. Okay, so I am gonna go over now with this darker color up on the tip. And we are gonna magnetize this. All right, we're gonna take this brush and we're gonna just try to pull this down a little bit, clean it up so that the line isn't so harsh. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and magnetize that top part. All right. And then in with the base coat and the glitter, which I'm really excited about. The next nail we are going to add a foil to, so that will be really, really pretty. I love Christmas. It is my absolute favorite. And our house is kind of like decorated in this like navy blue color. So this year our Christmas tree is blue and silver. The tree itself actually is a shade of blue, so I think that'll be really, really pretty. So perfect to have blue nails. Okay, so now in with the base coat to try to lay those glitters into. All right, don't want that to be bulky. I am so excited. It's gonna be so pretty. Okay. And these are little itty bitty stars. Let me take off my glasses because unfortunately I cannot see with them on sometimes, which is so weird. Okay, I'm going to spread these out in the base gel. Okay. We don't want a heart. Let me get a... I was going to say a white snowflake. Okay. Got some stars. Got a... I think there's more than one here because it's really bulky. Okay, that's really pretty. So I am going to go ahead and I want to cure that here. And we're going to have to do a thicker top coat over top of this just because these glitters are very chunky. I really like those. So this nail we are going to go ahead and do this color on the bottom, and then we are going to do a nail foil over top of it. And we probably don't have to magnetize it. I don't think that's probably, you're going to be able to see it. But we did anyways. Go ahead and put this on, and again, if you are using the nail foil transfer gels and you are having trouble getting it to work, make sure that you are curing it for the time that it says on the bottle. Each bottle is different. Most of them are between 60 and 90 seconds. So, and wherever you put this foil glue, pretty much, is where the foil should stick. I think I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to go ahead and get this out. I need to get my scissors from the bathroom and cut that. Okay, so we got our piece of foil. Wherever you lay that, make sure it is exactly where you want it, because once it's on there, it is on there. With this silicone piece, make sure we get around the edges. And lift it up slowly, because sometimes you can put it back down and just continue rubbing if you did not get the whole pattern. So it isn't perfect, but it is nice. You can see that it pretty much picked up that whole pattern. And the very last one, we're going to go in again with this color and magnetize it. And all you needed, like, really was one coat of this. Go ahead and get that little bit right there. Absolutely beautiful. And look how nicely that magnet works. So pretty. I'm going to go ahead and cure this for 60 seconds. Here are all my Christmas stickers. Okay, so I picked out some Christmas stickers I think are going to be really, really pretty. And I'm going to go ahead and get my tweezers so we can put them on. So these are, they kind of look black, but they also kind of look blue. And I think that they would be really, really pretty. And I have these white ones as well. But like down here, they look black. But when I'm holding them up here, they look blue. That is so weird. That's okay. But I think I'm just going to pull the white little snowflakes here. And they kind of are 3D. And since we're using that top gel anyways, I think that it would be really nice just to go ahead and put them on. Okay. Oh, that is so pretty. So pretty. Okay, one more. Okay, so I do want to use this, the Makartt rhinestone glue, so I do want to use that and put that on one of these. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a nice size amount there, and then put that down there and use my, set that to 30 seconds and go ahead and cure that. And it's so nice that you can take this little lamp and get it from like every angle. And then, like I said before, with this other one that they sent, since there are edges here that lift up, you can take that precise nozzle that is here and kind of go around here and fill it in so that it does not get caught. Okay, awesome. And that is on there. So now we're going to take the Gin Bee non-wipe overlay crazy top, and we are going to go ahead and put a top coat on all of these, especially with the 3D stickers and the sequins that kind of stick up. You want to make sure that those are coated so they're not going to fall off. And that texture is gone too, so. Okay. I want to thank Makartt so very much for sending me that beautiful nail drill. It works amazing. And I want to thank you for sending me this cute little nail lamp and the rhinestone glue gel and the gem gel. Everything worked so amazing, and I'm so very thankful that you thought of me and that you reached out to me. It really means the world to me. And for all of you watching, I want to thank you so much for also just investing your time and energy into my channel and always showing me love and support. That really means a lot to me too. So I will say my final goodbyes outside and show you the final set. Okay, so I came outside. These are the final shots of the nails that we did today. I think they're so, so, so pretty. So thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Love Some Everything. And until the next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful day or evening. Bye for now.